Hey everyone, Black Mammoth here, and this will be a recording of Little Big Planet 2, specifically the building system. And my project here is going to be building up this toy robot mech thing that I designed. First thing on my list here, though, is to get a more colorful background going. Just so if I do anything with holograms and such, I can actually see them. There we go. I was actually trying to use a voice recording program while doing this for just, a commentary as I went. And it actually worked quite well. The problem was I started talking before I got the video recording actually set up. And, yeah, it didn't work as well as it could have. Had I started talking after I started recording, it would have been just fine, though. And, yeah, as you see, this thing's pretty big. That's most I can do with it right now, is have it rolling. Oops. Fear the Chrome bot. But, yeah, you see it's got those little circles at the shoulders for arms. Don't know what to do with it yet. I was thinking I would have, just making sure where it's aiming the camera. And yeah, I've been trying to figure out what to do with the arms. And today I actually got figured out a bit, though it's a bit glitchy. Originally it had smaller. And I was like, it needs to be even bigger. So I went and blew it up so I could, I was thinking eventually I'd have it become like a 4-player type bot, kind of like the Megazord from Power Rangers, I guess. 5 people to pilot one mech seems a little much for me. But I was thinking the one player would control the robot and the arms and the movements, and then the other 3 players would actually take control of little target indicators, and just basically just have the robot using laser eye beams to destroy things around it. But I don't know exactly how to get that done yet. You see here, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna copy it, I'm gonna move on over. Yeah, I was like trying to figure out what I could do with the arms. I was thinking I'd have them like rise up and like fire a plasma blast. Right here I'm like trying to put in a thing where the claws can actually attach. So I kind of fucked that up a bit. Yeah, I went copy pasted. So that's why I realized, oh yeah, I can kind of just go work on the one and then just copy paste the entire arm. pretty late for me right now. Yeah, decided that the arms were a little too long for what I was trying to do. But that's when I realized, oh yeah, I can go and kind of work on, just, copy pasting again. Just like a Word document, folks, works just as well. Yeah. Just trying to figure out what to do now, and then it's like, okay, pistons. I was thinking like the thing would push out its wrist and open the claws, and then it would fire out the plasma. Yeah, I was like, oh, the placement wasn't correct, and then that's when it dawned on me, oh, I can just work on one arm. I don't have to worry about anything. There we go. Gotta find that chrome again. Thankfully, because I didn't change the size at all, it perfectly matches. I love the fact that I can just copy and paste. Just makes things so convenient. Now I was thinking to myself, that's great and all, but it kind of needs like the, kind of gripping spots. Yeah, let's see. So top was jutting out a little bit, so I had to lower a tiny bit to fit in. Yeah, so it's just smooth curve to the claw part. And I did well. I did extremely well. Then, of course, got the wobble bolt for the opening and closing action on them. Yeah, just delete those because I'm on the roll with this one. And now I'm setting up the way the things work here. Yeah, there I'm setting it for the when I hook up the controlinator, each of the parts will do one shot, not one shot, a single cycle. They do have a one shot, but single cycle out just do its thing once with every press, and that goes back to normal. That's the problem with Little Big Planet and building stuff. Just gotta set things up so precisely. And the wobble bolts are a real pain in the ass to try and figure out. Here's what I'm like. I'm trying to cut paste, and I see how I grab the back. I'm like, son of a bitch. I was like, I can't just grab the whole thing and go. And of course, it can't move at that point because it's still attached to that nut back there. So I'm like, I was trying to move it with the spring a bit, but it won't do anything. So I was like, fine. So I decided to go and move this. I don't pause. See, it's kind of going a bit quick there. So I was working, but you see the claws are opening way too quickly. I figure I'd start him out lowered and then he can raise up. There we go. Like a charm. Same thing with this one. There we go. I honestly think it looks pretty awesome like that. I still gotta figure out the firing laser eye beams type deal, but as long as I got the arms working, at least I have a kind of robot mech to be proud of. Yeah, so here's kind of the complicated thing of trying to figure out how to get these wobble bolts working properly. And you see I'm setting them up for the single cycle, because I'm going to be syncing up all the bits for each arm to, a couple buttons on the controlinator. Yeah, this is kind of much. It's a weird thing about Little Big Planet building so far with this thing, is that it seems like anytime I try to do something with this thing, with the arms, it's like I've tried a few different arms. I couldn't figure out until now. But making the arms, I mean. But as for like the shoulder part, I don't understand what it is, but where we're looking, the right shoulder there is always stronger for some reason than the left shoulder. You see right there, it's like the right one just flings itself, and the left one's like, eh. So you actually have to decrease even further the strength, I mean. Decrease the strength, and then increase the strength on the other one to get them equal. It's like a 20% difference about. I'm thinking later on when I work on it, I'll remove the pistons from the wrists. I'll just worry about the elbows and the claws opening up, turning towards that side and opening up for a blast. Yeah, I was trying something like, wonder what would happen. Because I saw him going up. It's like, that didn't work at all. So like, rewind before I edit it. See, there's the controlinator circuit board. And the little icon of the Xbox. Or, PS3 controller, so I can kind of link up buttons. And here I kind of fuck it up. I actually am plugging in right the first time, but I get like all the way through. I'm like, no, I ballsed it up. Gotta do it over. And then, yeah, that's how I do what I think is right. And yeah, see here, I'm like, oh, I ballsed it up. Gotta switch it all back. But I was actually doing it correctly, and I just kind of shot myself in the foot. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it right. And unfortunately for me, I end up putting them in the exact opposite buttons I was looking for. Yeah, I'm trying it out, I'm like, oh. So our one's supposed to be shooting off the right shoulder, and our one's supposed to be shooting off the left, but instead it's like, oh, okay. So I fucked up a little. Yeah, I'm finally fixing it up here. Make sure I got all of them. Of course, I gotta put that away. Try it out. And works decent, but there are definitely some glitches that need to be worked out. I'm gonna have to get my buddy to help me out with that. He's quite a pro with Little Big Planet. So he knows how to get these things working like you wouldn't even believe. Of course, I think the wobble bolt gives him as much trouble as it gives me. I don't think he's ever really been able to figure out how to get that thing working properly. So, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how it came out, though. I mean, I've got arms and claws that look great on this thing. I go with the theme I was hoping for, and it just looks great. I figure best to save it as it is. Of course, I'll keep the previous version as well, just in case something happens with this, and I can just start from at least the base form. So, yeah. That was some building around in Little Big Planet 2. Sorry if it was a little boring, but I thought it'd be better than another Halo match for everyone. And I'll be doing another vid at my normal schedule, so come check it out. Something you want me to build, you just leave a comment and I'll see what I can do. Record it. Anyway, you guys have a good day.